Hello and many thanks for joining me on this edition of The Verdict. It's been a long time on this show. Oh yes, because I know at the count of my fingertips, I know that it's been almost 6 months that I've been away from this channel, and of course, I've been around doing one thing or another, politically speaking, and I'm back on the show. Don't worry, we're going to be talking about issues around politics. Well, if some of you take your mind back to all the things that we said, before the election, before the 2019 general election, most of them came to pass. I remember telling you that time that the current president was poised to win in this election, and of course he did win the election. And I also remember saying one or two things about the Kwara state politics, and of course you can see the Otoge movement that swept away the erstwhile Senate President Bukola Saraki. Well, a lot of people are saying that that is the end of Bukola Saraki, but I don't think it is the end of Bukola Saraki, because look, politicians are politicians. You never can understand their game because they know the tricks, they understand the intrigues, and they know where, how to realign and come back even stronger. For those of you who are thinking that the Otoge movement that swept away Saraki, the Saraki dynasty, don't think that's the end of Bukola Saraki, because again, Saraki will surely bounce back. Mark my words. I mean, this is politics, except of course he wants to quit the political stage entirely, which I doubt is still a very young man, and I'm sure that the future is still looking very good for him. And talking about politicians and their ways, I'm going to be focusing my program today on the former governor of Ogun State, Gbenga. It looks to me like a man who does not understand what he wants to do at a certain point in time. Recall that even while he was a governor and he was exiting as governor of the state, remember what happened to him, bringing forth GNI Gbenga as his anointed candidate. And of course, the People's Democratic Party did not allow him at the time, forcing him to register a political party, PPN, I guess, at that point in time. And Gbenga never became governor at that point in time. It was a very big blow on the sitting governor, Gbenga. After the emergence of the man with the longest cap in Nigeria, Senator Ibikole Amosun, who ruled for 8 years, he also had gone the way of Gbenga, wanting his anointed candidate Akelade to become the governor of Ogun State. But the people of Ogun State said, hey, Mr. Governor, we love you. We voted for you 2 times. And of course, we still voted for you to become the senator representing Ogun State Central Senatorial District. But on the issue of governorship, we're going to vote for someone else. And they did vote for Mr. Dapo Abiodun as the governor. So, I mean, ego bruised. Ogun State Governor Amosun has his ego the bloated ego punctured by the people of Ogun State. Now, some of the intrigues that played out at that point in time was the former governor of Ogun State, Gbenga, raising the hands of Dapo Abiodun. And don't forget that at that material time, the former governor, Gbenga, was a very key part of Atiku Abubakar's campaign. He was a member of the People's Democratic Party. And that's why I keep saying that you can never understand the ways of Nigerian politicians. I mean, he's supposed to be a PDP chieftain in Ogun State, someone who was the Director General of a presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, until the designation was given to Senate President Bukola Saraki. Now, raising the hand of an opposition political party, I mean, the All Progressives Congress. So you really can't understand the mix. Yes, we're told they're friends. Yes, we're told that, they've been together for quite a long time and all of that. But party politics, where do we stand in Nigeria? Now, Ogun State, Otumba Gbenga wrote a very long resignation letter. He gave reasons why he was quitting partisan politics on Saturday. And everybody was like, oh, what an honorable man. This is a very good one. If a man says that, look, I can no longer do what people are doing in politics, I need to go and have a rest and face some other thing. Now everybody applauded him. And in fact, while I was reading it, it was a very long text, and I took my time to read it, and I said, okay, maybe for once, we'll be seeing Nigerian politicians toe the path of honor. Wow, what did we see? Less than 24 hours after he quit partisan politics, so to speak, and resigning from the People's Democratic Party, Otumba Gbenga is changing gears, is making a return to the All Progressives Congress. Hear him. I am being pushed, or I am being forced, or I am being asked by my supporters to come to the All Progressives Congress. They want me to lead them to the All Progressives Congress. What do you make of this? To me, I understand politicians so well, and I know that this must have been in the works before he wrote that letter to the People's Democratic Party, saying he was going to leave, he was going to quit partisan politics and leave the People's Democratic Party. And less than 24 hours after he said that, he is coming, by proxy to APC. Otumba Gbenga, why all this drama? Why don't you just tell us that you're romancing the People's Democratic, the All Progressives Congress? Why don't you just come to APC straight away from the People's Democratic Party? Nobody is going to complain. Because it is a way of Nigerian politicians jumping from one political party to another, and they do their calculation, and maybe they see that, oh, that is the next place where the pot of soup is sweet. They jump, because to me, it is unfathomable, unexplainable. I really can't understand it. Why less than 24 hours, Otumba Gbenga will be telling us that he is jumping ship from the People's Democratic Party that he resigned and coming to the All Progressives Congress. What do we have in APC that you want to come into? Well, again, some have been saying that the political permutation may not favor anybody in People's Democratic Party in the southwest of Nigeria, because the presidency will most likely come to the south of Nigeria, and mostly because APC is predominant in southwest, mostly in southwest of Nigeria, and perhaps Otumba Gbenga may be looking at 2023 to want to be part of the political activities in the southwest of Nigeria. I don't know what you people out there think, but let us talk. Let's hit each other. What do you make of this jumping by Otumba Gbenga from People's Democratic Party, where he resigned from, to the All Progressives Congress, where he's saying his supporters are forcing him to come into? Now, that's where I'm going to end it. Don't forget that this is my debut edition after so long, after so many months that I've been away from this program. But I want you to talk to me. Let us share ideas and thoughts about Gbenga. Do you think it's morally right? Do you think it's something that's acceptable? Do you think it's a good standard that we're setting as we move towards nation building in Nigeria, towards building a better society? To me, I believe that we need credible opposition. We need stronger opposition. We need people who will be able to stand up to the ruling party, to be able to challenge them and say, hey, you guys are not doing what you're supposed to be doing. If truly politics is about service to the people and the country. So I'm going to be seeing you on so many other editions of the program, The Verdict, because I am back and we'll be here together. Until then, bye for now.